Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Lightning Gaming. So guys, the Dark Drags event have finished in Conan Exiles, which means that Drags Dancing is now back to normal. Now in this video I quickly want to show you why this is one of the most underrated dances in Conan Exiles, especially if you come and do this dance in early game. It is just full of secrets and tips that some players don't even know about, especially new players. But before I get started, if you are new to my channel, please remember to like and subscribe. But with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so first up, for the new players that doesn't know, in order to get to the Drags Dancing, you are gonna need to go to this location. Like you can see, it's super close to the starting area. Now, I do recommend before you come to this location, you at least need to go up to the Mounts of Death and get some Sumerian steel armor. Or you can even go and get a full set of Sobek armor before coming to this location. You are also gonna need any bow and arrows. It can be the cheapest bow possible. The damage isn't gonna matter at all on this bow, and then you at least need a decent weapon. Bringing a thrall with you is completely optional because this dungeon is super easy to do even if you don't have a thrall at all. Now also for the new players, in order to start this dungeon, you are basically just gonna run up to the entrance. You wanna go into the first room and you need to kill any NPC on top of the circle. And once you do that, the Drags Dungeon will open, which means you can go inside and you can go and do the dungeon. So I'm just gonna run up here. You're gonna run to the circle over here. Now you will see some ghosts, like you can see over there, showing you that you need to kill someone in the middle of the circle. And I'm just gonna kill these two guys. It can be any NPC, doesn't matter at all. And after you do this, the dungeon will open and you can simply run inside. Now there is actually a bunch of stuff I want to show you in this dungeon that you might not know about. So let's just get started with the very first room. Now the loot you will find in the chests inside this dungeon isn't endgame. That means it's not always gonna be very good loot, except of course if you're looking up for a potion to reset your attributes, you can actually find it inside this chest sometimes, so that could be a good reason to come and loot these chests. But other than that, the resources you're gonna get in those isn't gonna be the best in the game. Now there is also a free skull lizard spawning in at this first room, but I did see the previous time I made a video about the Drags Dungeon, a lot of you guys said if you come over here early game, this lizard is gonna be a hard boss to fight. So if you come here early game, you can just run straight past it. You don't need to kill it at all. So if you wanna skip it, you can just run straight for the next door, and that's gonna bring you to the next area of the dungeon. Now another tip that I want to give you, if you come to this location at a later game stage, you probably want to put 20 points in agility, and the reason for that is because you want to get double jump. Now if you have double jump, you don't need to shoot all of those pressure plates and wait for the water level to rise each time before you can continue with the dungeon, just making it so much faster and easier to complete it without needing to wait each and every time. Another thing that I saw is a lot of the new players still doesn't know about this. So if you get to this location, you want to check on your right side. Like you can see, there's another entrance or doorway over here, which is gonna lead you to the free skull spider. Now if you don't know about this entrance, it's very easy to miss it. You will run straight past it without even looking this side. And this free skull spider is one of the easiest bosses in my opinion in the game, because the spider's movesets is very predictable, just like the ones you get in the open world. But the great thing about this spider, of course, is that he will actually sometimes drop you the graceful knight katana. And then also this is one of the only locations where you can get the best arrows in the game, which will be the mandibles. So that's two very good reasons to come and kill this guy. And then of course another thing that I saw a lot of players doesn't know, as soon as you grab all the loot, you can actually harvest the spider's body, and that is gonna give you a skeleton key which you can use at the end of the dungeon. Now this is even a mistake that I've been making a lot when I ran this dungeon. I didn't know that you can actually get a skeleton key from the spider. So yeah, just a very good tip, especially if you want to open the legendary chests at the end, which you definitely want to do early game. Now once you get to the main boss is really one of the easiest bosses in the game. It's very easy to complete this whole boss without even taking any damage at all. And then of course, even if it does happen and the boss does attack you or land a hit, it's not gonna be doing a lot of damage at all, making this far the easiest one to fight in Conan Exiles. Now of course, another thing, if you come over here at the later game stage, you can bring a good bow and arrows, and then you can actually do damage to him while he's in the middle, and you don't have to wait for him to do this move each time before doing damage. But yeah, like you can see guys, you will just be able to kill this guy very quickly. There's nothing special about it. Now if you are gonna come over here more like early game, I would recommend using some type of weapon that does bleed damage. That is just gonna make it so much faster to take this guy out. But if you don't have, you can basically just keep running in a circle like this, and you are gonna wait until he tries to attack you. When he goes down to the floor, you can just keep doing damage that way. Another thing that I should mention is that if you kill this boss over here, he is not gonna drop you a skeleton key. Now I actually have to still check out if the lizard in the beginning of the dungeon is gonna drop a skeleton key. I'm almost certain he will. It's just I decided not to add him to this video because I saw a lot of new players had problems defeating that boss early game. But after you kill this main boss, there is gonna be 3 legendary chests over here. So this is definitely one of the easiest locations to come and get legendary weapons early game. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this, but I think because this dungeon is super easy to do, and of course there is actually gonna be 3 legendary chests at the end of the dungeon, I think this dungeon is super underrated and it's a great spot to come early game. But that's about it for this video. Until next time guys, cheers, see ya.